Alrighty. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good to have Denise Palermo here this morning. I'm Dr. Jessica Goyke, a vitalistic chiropractor at Heart of Life, and I have my friend here, Denise Palermo of Movement Voodoo, an amazing resource in the Bend community for movement and personal training with such a unique lens. She uses this gift of her understanding of neurology and ties in little pieces that you would never think originally were related to your movement and your functioning of your body. And it's just such a beautiful, integrative, holistic approach. I had the pleasure of training with her prior to running a half marathon, and I feel like it made all the difference in the world knowing some of the knowledge she has. So I'm grateful to have you here this morning, Denise, and I really want to hand this little talking stick over to you to share more about yourself and your practice, and what do you think people need to know the most about their movement and their health right now?
Great. Great, Jessica. First of all, thank you. What a great intro. My name's Denise, and I'm with Movement Voodoo Bend, and I'm essentially a personal trainer. But like Jessica said, I use the tools of neurology to help you connect with your body. It's really all about making change. People want to change. They want to be different than they are. And a lot of people come to me for external change, like weight loss, becoming stronger, some sport specific, marathon running tips or whatever. But really, what we want to do is to feel different. We want to feel stronger and more vital. So I try to marry that external desire and that internal working together. And some of the tools I use, if you're curious about what does it mean to bring neurology into personal training, I use pathways of the body. Like, for example, vision is a pathway. And I'll talk about that when I talk about what people should be doing. Your breath is a remote control to how you feel in this world. And just as we know from yoga practice and all the great breathing techniques many modalities share, it can really create a physiological and an emotional change in how you feel. Movement is medicine. Movement feeds that part of your brain that helps you feel like you inside your body. So right now, and I'm talking from personal experience and professional experience. I'm not training at Snap Fitness at the Northwest Crossing because it's closed, and I've been able to move some of my clients over to the online platform. And I never thought it would be as enjoyable as it is, but I've maintained great sessions, great connections, and that training has been really satisfying. But honestly, a lot of people aren't really wanting to move or invest in that right now. And I totally understand that, because in the roller coaster of what we've been going through, one day you feel like I've got to run, and then another day you'll get some news or a new perspective, and you'll just want to crawl in your bed and read your book and be there. And it's okay. It's okay. One of the gifts that I have personally received from this experience is an opportunity to get deep rest. Our society keeps us moving. You've got to be fit. You've got to be running a half marathon. You've got to be running a
Mm,
business and parenting and looking fabulous. And this is a chance to take the makeup off, stay in the jammies, and just sleep and rest and be still. And that is also good for the brain, for the body, for the soul. And, there comes a point, I think, with all of us where we're finally like, I'm going to do that pile of laundry and I'm going to go for that run. And all of a sudden we start feeling better. But what we really need is to first rest. And if you want to eat some junk food, do you want to make cookies? Do you want to eat fries? Your brain is craving that because it's under stress. When we are under stress or duress, not feeling safe, it's okay to have food because your body is asking for it. So that typically high carb, sugar, maybe some fat, just to help you feel grounded. So um, whatever you're feeling, lean into it, sit with it, be with it. Um, I feel like, honest to goodness, Jessica, I'm healing from grief. I'm healing from deep physical injuries, brain injury. I'm healing from so many things right now just because I have this ability to sleep,
Mm,
rest, feed the body instinctively. Because I'm not in a work schedule, I can eat on my own timing. I can choose my foods. It's just all good. There's been some really good posts on Facebook about, if you're not, don't feel like you should have a lot of shoulds, like you have this free time, so you should build your second business, build your brand, da 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 da. Just be with yourself. What a great gift it is just to stop, go. I'm tired.
I
I
love
think I'll
that.
lay down right now.
I
Yeah.
love your perspective on rest and like hearing it from a personal trainer and knowing the holistic piece of where rest plugs into that puzzle, and almost like what I'm hearing is like this is an opportunity to step back so much further than we have before, right? Like we typically, yes, we know rest is a part of our training protocol, but to like really rest and allow this deeper, bigger healing that I'm hearing through your share personally, which is so beautiful. Thank you for being so open and vulnerable about that. It's so true. I think all of us are going through the waves of processing things, and I think that's so beautiful hearing from your perspective. I'm curious too, from what, with your professional experience and working with people through this time, what do you tell that person that doesn't feel like they've been moving enough or doesn't feel like moving on a certain day? Is it encouragement they need? Is it just understanding and seeing them? What would you say to that person?
It is so individual, and I've noticed from a lot of my clients and just conversations with other colleagues, in the morning we feel a little more hopeful. So the opportunity to move in the morning is best optimized in that time of day. And at the end of the day, we all kind of retreat in the natural biorhythms that hit between around 3. And that's a good time to just bring it home and rest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So with my clients, I do want them to get outside in the sun and breathe in the air and just be outside. And just, I don't know about your neighborhood, Jessica, but I'm seeing neighbors I have never seen in my neighborhood before. And we're social distancing, but we're saying hi, like I've never seen you before. And
yeah.
really like, well, hi, neighbor. I've never seen that dog before, that kid before. So just to get out, and if that's the extent of our social interaction right now, great. But
I love
just get
that.
out. Don't feel like you have to do your push-ups, your sit-ups, or order a kettlebell online. What I think we all need right now is nature and introspection, whatever food is feeding your body right now. And, invariably, though, if you get out and you start moving, you're going to feel better. You're going to come home and the world's going to look different. But
Mm,
yeah.
so good. So good. Movement is medicine, as you said. Tell us about your offerings right now. Any classes or any one-to-one type work?
I'm available for half an hour or hour sessions online. And even if I've never met someone or worked with them before, I'm really enjoying the interaction, and it can be just as effective. You don't need weights or tools. We can do everything with body weight and objects around the house, and it's quite fun.
Mm.
And I'm happy to talk to anyone for free, Jessica. Just if they need to have a check-in with someone in my profession and get some ideas, that is on the table for free. And if they want to go beyond that and actually make an appointment and train, because I don't have to pay overhead, it's very affordable right now. But my baby right now is the free Wednesday morning 9 a.m. class. And if you want to get information about it, find me at Denise Palermo on Facebook or Movement Voodoo Bend on Instagram or Facebook. And I have the ad for that as a purple unicorn. You can't miss it. Purple unicorn. And all you have to do is
Love
message
it.
me, and I'll give you the link, and it's on Zoom. And I've just had a blast. I've had my smallest class has been, I think, 8 people, and my biggest was 20.
Wow. Wow.
And it's And I put everyone on an email list, and I'm like, have a balloon, have a paper bag, have a pound of sugar, whatever. And we're just having a great time. Just really
That
fun.
is amazing. Thank you for offering that for our community. I'm sad I've not yet been able to make it. I'm in the office on Wednesday mornings, and I hope that soon that will open up for me to join. Your work is amazing and transformational, and I love that you hold a space where people can just show up. And then when they're ready, you realize that that movement really does make you feel so good.
And,
I love it.
it feeds me. I'm going through this just like everybody, and some days I don't want to get up and work. But knowing that I have that community to serve, it gives me back tenfold that nourishment. So I encourage everyone to give of themselves in some way, and it will, even though you might be feeling empty,
Mm.
come back to you. And that the Wednesday morning community has really fed my heart and my soul and been my community. So
Oh,
I just had to say, I really appreciate the Wednesday class. So yeah.
that is so beautiful, Denise. Thank you for giving a bit of yourself today. I'm sure that people will take some of these gems away from you and feel, like myself, just more loving and compassionate during this time. And to move when it feels good, and to just get outside and breathe, to know that that's going to shift things too. That's so special. So thank you for being here. I'm going to put all of your, I'll tag you and Movement Voodoo so people can find you. And
Wonderful.
yeah, and thank you so much. I hope everyone has a beautiful Friday and enjoy. It looks like we have a gorgeous weekend ahead of us.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much for having me here today. I appreciate you
Thank
so much.
you. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye.